Good day everyone, I am Loren Lei Jacinto from BSHM 4 3D and my group mate tackled about the major issues affecting supply chain management and I am going to continue her report. So my first topic is about the critical factors in successful partnering. So impact, intimacy, and are the critical factors in successful partnering. So here are the possible benefits from partnering. Studies suggest that the three sources of impact are reduction of duplication and waste, leveraging core competencies, and creating new opportunities. In duplication, for example, supplier count items before shipping and customer count the same items after the receipt. So waste reduction in here, for example, moving out items out of the storage adds no value. It makes sense to have items delivered and stored where they are used. Leveraging current competencies. Different companies have different strengths and competencies. Instead of making the supplier or the customers reinvent the wheel, all the partners can benefit from shared expertise. In creating new opportunities, the partnership created a win-win situation that neither could have created alone. Intimacy, because partners share confidential information, trust between them is critical. Intimacy is also a result of sharing information. Vision. The partner must articulate and share their vision because successful partnering needs a substantial commitment by both partners. So here is the characteristic of partnership relation. Ethics in supply management. Um, Many companies have specific policies in outlining what constitutes an acceptable gift and promotion. So, to guide the purchasing employees, ISM or the Institute of Supply Management has approved a set of principles and standards. So, here it is. So, the role of warehouse include plant, regional, and local warehouses. They can be owned or operated by the supplier or the wholesalers, or they can also be a public warehouse. So, the business of general warehouses is for storage. Transportation consolidation. The goal here is to use TL shipments for as much as the distance as possible because TL shipments are cheaper than the LTL shipments because transportation consolidation is usually done to reduce the transportation cost. In product mixing, the warehouse group items together and ships the mixture of items directly to the customer. Service. Service offered by the warehouse can improve customer service by moving closer to the customer and thus reducing replenishment time. Cross-stacking, here's the meaning and this is the types of cross-stacking. And there are two advantages of cross-stacking. First, the retailer reduces inventory holding costs by replacing inventory with information and coordination. Second, cross-stacking can consolidate shipments to achieve truckload quantities and significantly reduce a company's inbound transportation costs. RFID, so these are the empowered microchips used to wirelessly transmit encoded information through antenna. Next is supply chain management. It involves optimizing your operation to maximize both speed and efficiency. Typically, a company begins by analyzing its current supply chain. Most companies begin by looking at the parts of its current supply chain. The internal dimensions, manufacturing, distribution process, retail capacity, and the time and cost of sourcing. Producing and distributing products and services. Strategies for leveraging supply chain management. First, make sure that you are not making adjustment to a supply chain that is no longer suitable for meeting your current or future business needs. Second, you need to anticipate demand and take opportunities to influence it to reach your financial objectives. Third, you decide what to make or buy, whether in Europe, America, Philippines, or elsewhere, which distribution center to provide product to the customer. Fourth, for manufacturers, better demand visibility for effective planning, scheduling, and to maximize returns of critical assets such as equipment, material, for logistic provider and retailers to reduce uncertainty allows more effective use of warehousing and transportation costs. 5. The use of RFID technology can provide real-time visibility into inventory status, regardless of where it is, and improve your ability to predict and plan for its arrival. 6. For example, if you can learn immediately when manufacturer has a major production problem, you can possibly allocate same production to whether it can be loads, cartons, cartons that are not filled to capacity, inefficient use of warehouse space, and loads exceeding capacity. And lastly, unnecessary adjustment or returns such as billing errors, inventory discrepancies, damage in products. Trends in supply chain management. First is e-distributor. So e-distributor, most common form of net marketplace, typically have fixed price but do not offer quantity discounts to a large customer. Next is e-purchasing. Companies connect online supplier offering maintenance, repair parts, and operating supplies to business that pay fees to join the market. Next is the BCM, automates order status, order tracking, invoicing, shipping, and order correction. Next is exchanges. Online exchanges connects hundreds of suppliers to unlimited buyers. Next is the industry Porsche. The objective is to the unification of supply chains within the entire industry, the common network and computing platform. Supply chain velocity. As supply chains covers greater distances, they experience a greater uncertainty and generally are less efficient. It is likely that supply chain velocity in global chain will decrease. The only clear trend is that information technology will be a primary enabler of successful supply chain management. Supply chain management within OM, how it all fits together. So SCM, effective SCM requires suppliers partnership. SCM also provides for streamlined communication between suppliers and the company, thus reducing purchasing lead time. In accounting, with information and sharing comes the need for increase of confidentiality and trust. In marketing, POS data also facilitate quicker customer response time. Information system enable information sharing through POS data, EDI, RFID, the internet, intranets, and extranet. Lastly, operation. So operation responds more quickly to changing customer demand data and thus providing improved customer service level. So that's it. That's the end of my report, and thank you for listening.